Overcoming grief, a step at a time. This morning, how a walk to remember is bringing comfort to KELOLAND parents mourning the loss of a child. Plus, an overabundance of beds means a warm place to sleep for KELOLAND kids in need. We'll show you how Monument Health's donation will benefit youth and family services. Good morning. This is KELOLAND On The Go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your Sunday. We also have your Boredom Busters coming up. But first, our top story. People gathered in Madison, South Dakota Saturday to honor young lives lost far too soon. Healing Hope Ministries hosted this Walk to Remember at the request of a local mom who lost a child of her own. The walking path at Library Park was lined with pictures of children who have died, and there was also a raffle to raise money for the organization.
We have one main one at our location near Alcester, and then we branch out into small communities, and we just really build up communities, educate them about loss and how to support families on this journey. Founders Denny and Carrie Allen started Healing Hope Ministries 5 years ago after their first son, Asher, passed away. 90 unused beds that had been located in a COVID-19 emergency surge space at Monument Health are now being put to good use. Youth and Family Services repurposed the beds for children and families who need it most. The organization aids around 14,000 children and families in western South Dakota each year.
The beds are being given to children and families enrolled in YFS programs who don't have beds currently. So we are really excited to be able to pick these up and disseminate them to kids and families in our community who can use them.
Monument Health currently has 70 beds remaining in the surge space. Those will be used in case of emergency or when hospital staff need to stay the night. Sioux Falls Pride will once again be celebrating in downtown Sioux Falls in just over 1 month from now. The Pride Parade and Festival will be back after a hiatus last year due to the pandemic. This will be the second ever Pride Parade in Sioux Falls. Pride events are planned throughout the month of June.
Pride Week and Pride Month is about our community being able to authentically be ourselves without fear of feeling marginalized or discriminated against. And Pride really is a celebration of our rights as LGBTQ2S+ individuals, our human rights, our civil rights, and our right to exist across the country as just people.
The Pride Parade is scheduled for June 26th. Sioux Falls Pride will release a full schedule of events for the month on June 1st. Let's take a first look at the forecast now with meteorologist Adam Root in the Storm Center. Good morning, Adam.
Good morning, Perry, and good morning, everybody. It's a warm start to the day, especially in southeastern KELOLAND. We're already in the 70s in a couple of areas, including in Sioux Falls as we take a look at Falls Park. 70 with a south wind at 7 miles per hour. A warm front is lifting through the area, and that southerly breeze is going to help bring in more warmth, more moisture, and more instability as well. 68 right now in Worthington, a pair of 6s toward Yankton, 69 degrees in Spencer, but compare that to the 54 in Aberdeen and Pierre, 47 Rapid City, 48 Faith, 53 toward Mobridge, 58 in Watertown. But we are going to be keeping an eye on the progression of not just that warm front lifting to the north. You can see that wind turning to the south the further south you go, but an east by northerly breeze as you head a little bit further to the north, but it's going to be the threat for showers and thunderstorms later in the day. We're seeing a couple of them now west river, but these are pretty light in nature and not the main thing that we're keeping an eye on. That comes around later in the afternoon and evening with the threat for severe weather, especially west river. We'll talk about that plus the rest of your 7-day forecast all coming up.
All right, thank you very much, Adam. Well, it's been 1 month since the city of Sioux Falls named its new public health director to replace the retiring Jill Franken. Dr. Charles Chima takes over the position next month. Chima has trained and worked as a primary care physician in Nigeria. He sat down with KELOLAND News for an in-depth interview on the future of public health in Sioux Falls. He'll share his thoughts on how the community is progressing in the fight against COVID-19 in tonight's Eye on KELOLAND at 10. JJ's Axes and Ales in Sioux Falls is hosting a Marathon League axe throwing competition to benefit the nonprofit Almost Home Canine Rescue. The entry fee is $80, but if you don't want to take part in the competition, JJ's is also offering 10 throws for $10. The event starts at 11 o'clock. It's the final day of the Spring Parade of Homes. Check out more than 40 newly built homes in Sioux Falls, Brandon, Harrisburg, Hartford, and T from 1 to 5. All of the homes are free to see. Take advantage of free entrance at all South Dakota state parks and recreation areas as part of open house and free fishing weekend. Camping fees still apply, but no fishing licenses are required. Films playing at the historic State Theater in downtown Sioux Falls include Gunda, rated G, and Who Framed Roger Rabbit, rated PG. The Canaries baseball team takes on the Kane County Cougars at Sioux Falls Stadium. First pitch is at 2:05. And enjoy a night of racing at Huset Speedway in Brandon. Gates open at 4:30, hot laps are at 6:30. The races start at 7. Tickets are $18, $10 for students, free for children 12 and under. Adam?
Well, there's our warm front that's going to continue to move to the north as we head through the next couple of hours. And again, a couple of showers, maybe a thunderstorm or two, West River and in northwestern Iowa as well. But these will be generally light in nature, nothing really severe yet. But as we zoom out, you can see that area of low pressure in Wyoming and southwestern Montana. That's going to ramp up and move northeastward and give us the opportunity for some severe weather later in the afternoon and into the evening, especially to the west, where we have our enhanced risk for severe weather. That's level 3 out of 5 in orange for the I-29 corridor from Spearfish through Rapid City into Phillip and Wall, and extending as far north as the Bison area in Perkins County. A slight risk, level 2 out of 5, is right along the Wyoming border into Harding County, and then as far east as the James River Valley into Aberdeen, Huron, and Mitchell. It's a marginal risk, level 1 out of 5 for the I-29 corridor, with all modes of severe weather on the table, especially West River this afternoon and evening, where they have the best opportunity to see some pretty active weather. As we take a look at Futurecast, you can see that line of thunderstorms firing up, lining up, and then moving to the east through the afternoon and evening. This is 6 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Mountain Time, as this continues to race on eastward through the first part of your night. While it does lose a little bit of cohesion as we move into the overnight hours, it's not really going to lose too much of its intensity. So as a result, you are going to want to stay weather aware as we head through the night. Even East River, there's that non-zero chance for some pop-up showers and thunderstorms, a few of which may be strong to severe. We'd even see a few lingering showers and thunderstorms in southeastern KELOLAND on Monday, but chances are going to be generally on the lower side of the scale. The one positive to come out of this, rain, and a lot of it for areas that desperately need it. So that's western and northwestern South Dakota, anywhere from a ½ inch to a full inch of rainfall. But again, it does come at the cost of having to deal with that potential for some rather severe weather. So stay alert on air and online as we head through the day and into the night. Highs today in the 80s across much of the area, 70s in western KELOLAND with that threat for strong to severe thunderstorms. Overnight lows tonight falling into the 40s out west, 60s to the east. We split the difference in between, with showers and thunderstorms lingering into the first part of your day on Monday, especially in southeastern KELOLAND. We get a break in the middle of the week. Temperatures take a step backward Thursday into Friday, where we also have our next opportunity for some showers and thunderstorms. Stay safe. Have a great day, everybody. For more on your local news, weather, and sports, you can always head on over to KELOLAND.com.